Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. As promised before, I was going to make a video on this 2011 or 1911 double stack from Springfield Armory, the Prodigy. I had to get educated on this myself because this is my first introduction to this platform, and so let's clear this up real quick. And special thanks, this wouldn't be possible at all without the support from Good Guys Guns and Ammo of New York and New Jersey, and Sussex Gunworks is the armor who built this this particular pistol. So let's get into it. So this is a fully customized Prodigy, Springfield Armory. They did not send this to me. The Good Guys Guns in New York did send it to me for content and for me to review. So that when they send this to me, I'll go over the parts with you in a second. I just want to find the part that I took off, which is this part right here, and I'll go over that with you. So this is a very heavy pistol. It is meant for competition. You can use it for other things, but it is heavy, and it's heavy for a reason. It's heavy so you can keep the recoil down and the muzzle down while you shoot it. And all right, let's go from the top. This is the base pistol is the Springfield Prodigy and their Coyote or Flat Dark Earth. I don't know exactly what they call it. I think it's Coyote. And this is 4.25 inch barrel length. And I believe this is a cut that they did on the top of the slide. So that's the base pistol. And moving down, this is the Chile Custom or Chile Gunworks E2 DLC steel grip, and it is crazy aggressive. It's hard to you can't explain it. It's almost like rougher than sandpaper. It just sticks to your hand, whether you're wearing gloves or your bare hands. So it's very grippy, unlike anything I've ever held before in a pistol. My friends have held it, kind of a lot of them, some of them are crying about it, saying it's too aggressive. But hey, if you want a nice grip and you don't want it to move around, get this grip. And it is the E2, and that takes away the grip safety, so that kind of negates that part of it. All right, and then this is the Chile Gunworks XL Magwell, and they make a tactical one as well, and you can just run it without it if that's too crazy. But I think it feels good. Adds the weight. If you want all the weight you can, that's the grip to get, and it's a giant funnel, so make it no problem getting that mag in there. So, and it kind of, when I have this holstered, it gives you a little offset, so it pushes off your body so you don't feel that crazy grip on it. All right, moving down, this is the Atlas Gunworks shielded Ambi safety. All right, and then this is the Atlas X-Line flat trigger shoe / bow. So it's a nice looking trigger and nice and flat. And next up, this is I'll take this thing apart, but this is the Atlas toolless guide rod. I know from watching other videos from the stock Prodigies, you need a tool to unscrew and take the guide rod out on the stock ones. So this will be easier to take apart. And this has the Evolution Gunworks ignition system, and then Sussex Gunworks tuned it. All right, this has a EGW HD Extractor. So there's the extractor inside. It has the Extreme Engineering LiteSpeed hammer, little skeletonized hammer back here, and then this is the Boss Components mag release, and it is nice because I have small hands and I don't have to really changed my grip and I can reach it. And thankfully it fits in the Safariland holster, which is a big plus. I was worried I had to take that off to fit in the holster, and thankfully I don't, because that's super useful. All right, so this is the part I took off. This is the Tevosports Thumbrest. It is a huge thumbrest, and it's got like sandpaper on it. I'll probably switch it in and out just to try it out, but with this you lose the function of the slide stopping to the rear on your last round, so you will not have that function with this. So, and it won't fit in the majority of holsters. You have a race gun holster, a competition holster, that's not gonna be a problem. But other than that, you will have holster compatibility issues with that. One thing to note, these mags are made for Springfield from Duramag. So then that's a 20 round mag, and it fits with this Magwell, kind of just below flush. And then this is the 26 round mag, so you won't have a problem losing with mag capacity. You know what, let's go to the trigger pull. I don't know, I didn't do the trigger pull, but let's go. 1911s have good triggers already, and this is even tuned and even nicer. So let's go. Here's the wall, nothing to that. Low pressure, dang, it's gone. Check that reset out. Super short. Yeah, that's a light trigger. Don't know the exact poundage, but that's a clean trigger. That is very smooth, very clean break. I'd say that's like a 2.5, 3 pound trigger. So on top you have, this came with the Romeo 3 XL from SIG. Most of my other SIG optics, I'm not a big fan of, but I've seen and heard good things about this optic. So that is this is not one that that sucks. This has been proven by people that shoot a lot more than me, competition shooters, and they love this optic, and they compare it. I have an SRO, so this is a little bit different. It's a big wide window. It's easy to find your sight picture with it, and people love it, and people that run competitions, so you know, they have a way better experience level than I do on that. So those things are pretty solid from what I hear. Okay, so let's take this out a bit. Let's see if I can do this with gloves. So if you're not familiar with 1911 platforms, style platforms, they are not like your Glock where you can hardly lube it, and these things need to be lubed. So I put a lot of Lucas gun oil on it. All right. So there is a slide. Super wet. They have tight tolerances, so you need to add some lubrication on it to make sure it runs. There you go. You just push it down. Hold on, get this focused. You push that button while it's all the way up, and it sticks this pin out, holding the spring back. And then you can take the guide rod out. And the barrel goes out to the front, just like that. So it's a 9mm bull barrel, heavy, as is with everything else, keeping the weight down up front. So there you have it. Pretty easy, much easier to put together than my 1911 with the bushing. And this is just for field stripping purposes. I gotta just push that button. You do have to line this up pretty good. It's gonna be a pain. I will do that later, but let's take a look at this. Yeah, I'll put this together all the way later off camera, but there you have it. That's the Springfield Prodigy, and again, thanks to Good Guys Guns in New York and New Jersey for putting this together. I still need to take it to the range. Hopefully I can do that very soon. I'm excited to shoot this thing and get some time behind it and tell you guys more about it. So those that don't know, the Prodigy has been around for a few years, and basically it is a lower MSRP for if you want to get into the 1911 double stack platform, and it was a way to get in. There's more options these days than the Prodigy, and either way, it's a cool gun to start with and to build off of. There's still a ton of money into this platform to build this, and it's all high quality parts, which is nice because you can just use whatever you want. You can go customize it to whatever you like, and if you want it all done, talk to the guys at Sussex Gunworks and Good Guys Guns in New York, and they are a full FFL, and they will help you with whatever you need, and they'll ship to like any FFL. So again, thanks to those guys for the continued support, and check their shops out. They have a good selection and they'll take care of you. So again, thanks you guys, and please like and subscribe. If you have any questions at all, please leave them in the comments.